The man could not find his daughter's doll, so he went out and bought her a new one to make her happy. Burke decided to throw her a birthday party at home. On the way to school, he even made an effort to greet the boys. Mother Burke wanted to invite them to Maddie's birthday party. Their friendly approach finally eased the boy's mother's attitude a bit. After everything Burke had been through, he learned to humble himself and get along with the townspeople. He went back home and kept fixing the house with his friend Jimmy. After hearing about the break-in at Burke's house, Jimmy quickly figured things out. It was probably Gate, the local drug dealer. Jimmy even gave Burke Gate's address, an abandoned shipyard by the river. He warned Burke to stay away from Gate, because Gate was extremely dangerous. At that moment, a group of bikers rode down the road, then pulled into a roadside diner. Michelle was inside, waiting nervously. The leader of the biker gang was Cyrus. He was the acting boss, while the real leader was locked up. He came to meet Michelle after hearing she had something important and wanted to make a deal, but Cyrus had no intention of making any deal. In his eyes, Michelle and the man behind her were nobodies, not worth negotiating with. All he wanted was to know where Burke was. Meanwhile, Burke was getting more uneasy, so he asked his former DEA boss to investigate Gate. His old boss found that Gate had an ex-girlfriend from the biker gang, and recently gang members had been seen in town. Burke realized they were coming for him. He walked into his daughter's room, looking at his little girl. He knew he had to protect Maddie. Burke decided it was time to take the initiative. The next day, he went to the address Jimmy gave him and found the diner Gate often went to. Sure enough, he ran into Gate, and Michelle. Gate did not expect Burke to show up. This was their first face-to-face meeting, but Gate was not afraid at all. Instead, he mocked Burke. Michelle, sitting nearby, tried to hide her fear and guilt. Burke did not waste time. He directly said Gate had been to his house. He warned Gate not to go there again, or he would make him pay. But as Burke turned to leave, Gate confronted him directly. He even used Maddie to threaten him. Burke hated it most when someone threatened his daughter, but he held back his anger, so he and his daughter could live in peace. After leaving the diner, Burke had no intention of listening to Gate, so he decided to check out Gate's base himself. He went to Gate's place by the river and carefully looked around. Burke entered the old shipyard. After searching carefully, he noticed something off about a metal wall. When he checked it, he discovered it was actually Gate's drug lab. He immediately opened a freezer and found it full of drugs. This was Gate's entire operation. Seeing all this, Burke came up with a plan. He decided to rig the lab with a trap. He rewired the electrical system, then removed all the light bulbs, filled them with gasoline, and screwed them back in. After that, he placed gas cans all over the table. In a short time, Burke turned the lab into a highly explosive space. Just as he was about to leave the same way he came, he suddenly heard a cat meow. He carefully walked over to check and found his missing cat, which confirmed Gate had been to his house. At that moment, a gun was pressed against his head. Burke reacted instantly and took the man down. But the scared cat ran off and hid. He walked over and picked up the cat.
Hey, broker.
Burke was grabbed by two of Gate's men.